Y'all, does that like look like more cookbooks? Hey y'all, welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove, and I got cookbooks. My mom's cookbooks. I've been going through cookbooks, y'all. Letting them go, and then I saw my room. I'm getting ready to kind of like totally declutter my room. I need a new mattress. I need a new nightstand thing. Just getting ready to do a blitz. And I saw them. I thought, okay, time to go through them. But this is what my shirt says. I can't think of what. A bibliophobia, which is the fear of running out of books, y'all. It never happened to me. Never. So, because I got libraries. You can go to the library. Okay. Let's go through them real quick. And why am I holding on to them? Okay, so this one is Tricentennial Cookbook, PG County, 1696 to 1996. We lived in PG County, and my mom probably enjoyed this. So what I'm going to do is, I think Sue's interested in some of these. Southern Prince George's County favorite recipes, Brandywine. My mom has had these. Okay, so this is to my mother from my best friend in high school, who I can't seem to find. I'm going to keep that one out. This one, my friend Amy Jo gave my mom, 1985. 1985. It is now 2024, y'all. Fiesta in the Sun. And she has some stuff in here, so I'm going to keep that for now. This is Montgomery County Fair, which is a county in Maryland. So I think Sue might like that one. Cooking with the Skins, y'all. You can't be more politically incorrect. Look at this thing. Nobody's gonna want this. Look at this. My mom loved this cookbook. So I'm gonna look at it and then let it go in the trash or recycle. So this one, my mom loved every version of this, hometown favorites. So the best in community cooking from coast to coast. So I guess they go find different things, you know, and they're all different people, little pictures. So anyway, that would be Sue to look at. So this is Fairmeadow Nursing Home, the staff. And my, you know, a lot of people that were relatives lived there and, you know, took out their time. So this says Fertile, Minnesota. It's a little bit harder, so I'm going to keep that for now. Lovely Lane Cookbook. So these were her special stash. I don't know where Lovely Lane is. No, they didn't even put on here. So let me see. It is a United Methodist Church from 1994. My alarm telling me to take my pills, and I had just taken them. So this one I remember forever. I remember this as a kid. Stone Pilot favorite recipes from Maxwell Air Force Base. Now these I love. Look, they're handwritten. I love these. I love these for art. So I'm gonna keep that. Cookbook, Holly Lutheran Ladies Aid, Holly, Minnesota. I don't know where that is. But, you know, these are just my mom's jam, right? But I'm going to give that to Sue if she wants it. Now, Charlestown Cookbook, my friend Eleanor, Nito, nice friend Eleanor. It's a retirement community. It's really beautiful. It's like an old church. It used to be what you call it where monks would stay. But it's sad because she's not there anymore. And I think, gosh, everyone in this time, you know, is gone. And she would have never put anything in it. So she bought it from my mother. Anyway, I'll put that in Sue's pile. So this is Calico Cactus Cookbook, Scottsdale Girls Club Auxiliary. So my mom must have gotten this when we were in Arizona. And people gave her stuff like this. When, you know, people know that you collect it. And, you know, there are people who go around looking for stuff like this. Isn't that fun? Sue's pile. Montgomery County Homemakers Cookbook, y'all. Look at this thing. So there's a Homemakers Club. Doesn't look like any good pictures. So that will go in Sue's pile. And this Charleston Repeats. The Junior League of Charleston. My mom must have had 5, 6 different versions of this, right? But again, my Bailey is from Charleston. But I don't think, young people just don't look at that stuff. United in Caring, Fair Meadows Nursing Home Assisted Living Cookbook. I think everyone in here is gone now. I'm going to just take it and look at the names, but I'm going to let that go. So favorite recipes of the Welcome Wagon Newcomers Club, Warren, Ohio. Again, a lot of people don't like these because there's no pictures, but my mom especially loved it if there were stories or that kind of thing. That's going to go to Sue. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was going to try to keep it to 10. Trinity Cookbook, 1952, Moorhead, Minnesota. I'll probably have to keep that. My mom went to Moorhead. So 1952. Would my mom been in college? My brother was born in 56, so she got married, let's say 54. Yeah, so probably when she was in college, maybe. I'm going to keep that. And then this is the Best of Taste from the Minneapolis Star. Again, look, it's got pictures in it. Y'all, look at that. Gourmet. Yeah, that will go in Sue's. And then this one is again from Montgomery County. That will go in Sue's. So I am keeping, for the moment, more like this one will probably go probably that one, probably that one too. Probably I'll only end up with these 3. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so the cookbooks keep coming. And so what I did is, for my mom's celebration here in Maryland, I took like 50 cookbooks and put them out so people could take a cookbook. And then I had made some recipes of her handwritten recipes. I made copies for everyone, put them together, like some of her favorite, like her banana bread, Nan's beans, scalloped corn, brownies, stuff like that. And then I mailed a whole box full to Minnesota, where Luann, my cousin-ish, kind of. We have grandparents somewhere in common, great-grandparents. And she gave them to family, and then we had them out at my mom's celebration of life party. So, and then I've been giving them away to different people. I gave a lot of different ones to different people. Yeah, so I just went through Christmas ones. I got rid of most of them. I just, this was my mom's thing. She loved them. She read them. She, now I go on the internet and she kind of got to where there's a cooking show. She would call me and say, can you print this recipe out? But, some are nostalgic, and I can't keep too much nostalgia. You can get overburdened with nostalgia. But there is one that's for the school my niece and nephew went to in Olney, Maryland. So I'm going to put that in the grandma box. And because their mom has a recipe in there, and I wrote a little note. But yeah, so more books going, y'all, more cookbooks. And I'm down to, I have a shelf in my living room, which when we go through my bookcase in my living room, it's almost done. It's really close to being done. Then I will look through them again. And they're more modern ones, but this time next year, y'all, if I haven't really looked at them, the problem is once you start looking at them, of course I like them because I have them. They made the cut, but when you start looking at them, you're kind of like, okay, yeah, I like everything, but am I going to ever look at it, right? So I think that's a good, I'll wheedle that all down. But some people, books don't mean anything. You read it, you pass it on, and to me, I've been working with libraries and book stores since I was, 19, 20, and then my dad, we'd go to the beach and we'd get a huge bag of used books, each of us to read. So my family were big readers, not like I am, but they were readers, always. My mom always got paperbacks at the grocery store. And my dad always had a book going. So the last book my dad was reading was Chesapeake by James Michener, and I have that copy. So one day I'll dig into it and read it. My dad loved the Chesapeake. We spent summers boating on the Chesapeake Bay, which is a lovely thing if you live in the state of Maryland to do. But yeah, so I miss the Chesapeake. It's interesting how it's such a part of your life and then it's not. But yes, I've been letting a lot go. Got lots of videos. And I still have lots of books because I do mixed media collage. So I save books. And I'm talking like I worked at this library, in a library for 31 years, and there's been book sales. So y'all, I have a lot of books. Again, I'm letting a lot go. And I love children's picture books. I'm letting a lot go to, my coworker who has a niece and nephew that they should be read to kids. This idea that I'll give them to my niece and nephew one day, I don't know. I mean, and they may not want them. And, there's some books I love. I have saved some that I definitely am going to save for them. But yeah, like I got rid of Charlotte's Web. Am I ever going to reread Charlotte's Web? I don't think so because it makes me very sad. But I remember second grade, our teacher, every Friday afternoon, we would go outside and she'd read a chapter to us. And I remember screaming and crying my heart out. I did. It's life. I get that. But, I did keep a Winnie the Pooh because I like to revisit the Pooh Bear because he's fun. And really, there's so many depths and levels to Winnie the Pooh. It's amazing. And I haven't touched really any books in my bedroom other than these cookbooks. And they were in a pile. I don't have cookbooks tucked, but I have shelf. I have all these different editions of Pride and Prejudice and all kinds of Jane Austen and those kind of books. And I can see myself, I'll let them go one day, of course. Pick one that I want to reread and, and let the others go. Not now, but soon. And then tons of cool children's picture books. So right now, that's kind of my last priority. It will be it's just letting in all these other spaces in my library. And I am keeping a collection of books I think are valuable. That would be worth my time one day to sit down and try to figure out and sell them, but not overdoing it. And some books I'm probably getting rid of, probably have some value, but that's okay. Somebody else can do that. But there's some I just like, these are unusual and different. So I'm not keeping too many because, I feel like, let's say I would make 500, maybe the universe will bring that to me in a different way because it's a lot of work to sell books, y'all. It's a lot of work. Anyway, that's this for the cookbook edition. Churches, schools, businesses, all that. My God, my mother loved them. And I would get her a big old bag of books. She didn't cost me much from the book sale. And she would read them. And then she'd keep the one she wanted and then give me the one she didn't really want back. But she kept a lot. So it's been interesting. I can look at them now and not be super upset. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. What do you feel about? Do y'all like cookbooks? You keep them? Do you like, the hell no, you don't have a cookbook. You look online or you don't cook. And I do want to start a good series every week. I want to start with making healthy food. There's a chickpea quinoa healthy vegetable bowl I want to make. I have to look and see what I need, what I have. I want to go through and see what kind of beans I have, that kind of thing. And then, start making something like that every week or twice a week with different things in it because it's an easy, quick thing. I can grab and put some nutrients in my head, to help my ADHD, help me live my life. Like, I think a lot of us are nutritionally starving. So I'm working on that. But yeah, so anyway, cookbooks, y'all, cookbooks. So this is the amount for Sue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. So this is kind of what I thought I would give her. And then she can decide. She can look at them and pass them on. You can drop them off at any, library. Ours doesn't take them yet, but most libraries take them and we sell them. A win-win for everybody. All right, guys, you take care. Thank you. Let me know in the comments. Do you have a cookbook like you would never let go of? Or is that old-fashioned now, right? I don't know. I'm surrounded by book people, right? So it's always interesting what other people do because, people I know love books and all that kind of stuff. But everyone agrees. We kind of all, like if I'm going to make, like I wanted to make white chicken chili. So I looked up at different recipes and then kind of made my own version of it. It turned out really good. But I did get a recipe I printed it, a green chicken chili rice soup. Sounds good. So we're going to do that. But all right, guys, you take care. Have a good one and go cook some. Okay, so this is an add-on, y'all. So I was looking at a few of them. They cracked me up, right? These things. Frozen cucumbers, y'all. I guess if you put it in water, I don't know. Anyway, I'll get 2 quarts thinly sliced cucumbers peeled, onion and salt. And you mix them together and let stand 2 hours. Squeeze out everything. Pour the juice off and add sugar and white vinegar. Do not cook, y'all. Mix with hands. Excellent. And is even better on a snowy winter's night right out of the freezer. This is someone named Nona Schwartzbeck, Carroll County Fair, Westminster, Maryland, y'all. I'm afraid, Nona, I don't like it. Lettuce 24-hour salad. I mean, some of these things you think, oh my God, all right? Some things like quick cream turkey. Of course, you're just talking nothing but cream cheese, cream of mushroom soup, canned mushrooms, canned turkey, 7-layer casserole. I like me a 7-layer casserole, y'all. Spanish macaroni, y'all. That sounds like fancy. What is that? Did I lose it? So it's 2 slices bacon, ground beef, green pepper, onion, tomatoes, chili sauce, salt, and pepper. So, y'all, that's some Spanish macaroni. Now, I love chicken tortilla casserole, but this doesn't have it in. I don't like tortillas getting soggy. It's a thing. Gulab Jamun, an Indian sweet by Linda Lebel, Norbeck, Maryland. And here's the other thing. Now, I have friends who've done this, and you end up putting so many in and getting your friends to put so many in because people just are not cooperative and get things in on time. But yeah, this is what I'm giving to Sue. I think she'll like it. No mix cherry supreme, y'all. Eating cherry pie filling is never been my thing, y'all. Now, I'm going to either make chocolate mochi cake or I'm going to use up my mixes. Or I have the new cinnamon kind of thing. Now, they're not, I'm just going to tell you right now, they're not, they got unhealthy things in them. Now, I'm not talking butter and sugar preservatives. Yep. I'm going to make them and put toxic on it and let people eat it as they will. Yeah, Miss Claudia's Ginger Ale Pound Cake, y'all, by Peggy Johnson, Ag Center, Maryland. So, Maryland's got big agriculture through the University of Maryland. It's got big agriculture stuff. Y'all, 2 sticks butter, 1/2 cup Crisco, sugar, 3 cups sugar, 5 eggs, 3 cups flour, 8 ounces ginger ale, and a tablespoon of vanilla, y'all. God, I haven't made a bun cake. My mom, I want to make one of those rum, once I use these mixes up, you got to make your own, so you don't have them chemicals. But my mom used to make that, some kind of rum cake, and you had all these nuts. Oh my gosh, that was good. Grandma Butler's. Now, Butler's is, we have this place called Butler's Orchard. So this might be good. Here's this Linda Lebel Norbeck. She must have had something to do with this book. She's literally on every page. Grandma Butler's Apple Chip Cake. So you blend salad oil, sugar, and eggs. You add apples, walnuts, flour. I mean, that sounds good. She should know. Butler's is still in business. You go apple picking, and my mom used to love to go to Butler's. So yeah, so these things are always fun to look at. Y'all, punch. I don't think we have enough punch. I think we should have more punch. So you got Jamaican rum punch, y'all. 1 of sour, lemon or lime, 2 of sweet, clear sugar syrup, 3 of strong rum, 4 of weak, water and crushed ice. Okay, now we're talking strawberry punch, y'all. Okay, 3 cans frozen orange juice concentrate. Always a punch has that. God, my dad, we used to drink that as a kid. Frozen pink, 3 cans of the frozen pink thawed. And then ginger ale, frozen strawberries with... Woo, you guys. A tea cooler. So we have boiling water, tea leaves, sugar, water, orange juice, lemon or lime juice, and chilled ginger ale. So it's basically iced tea with ginger ale in it. But anyway, y'all, so if you ever see these, I mean, they're hysterical. But yeah, this one poor woman, she's just like all over the place. Let me look and see if her name's... yeah, there's no listing, but that's funny. And then they have this little index they usually have, or I've learned some stuff from these little things, little tips and stuff. Look, what you can use with what? Love stuff like that. That's fun. How much to buy, cuts of meat, that I am bad at cuts of meat. But anyway, I just thought I would share that. I thought that was funny. How to prepare celery. How to prepare vegetables for cooking. Okay. All right. Anyway, I will let go now. But y'all, if you ever see them, you should look. And there's always a couple names that you know they put it together and they force their friends to give bunches of names. So, all right.